Breaking. TikTok might just be saved. By who? Trump? Or the United States Supreme Court? Now let's get to it.
Nobody's safe. I'm gonna have to start thinking about TikTok. I think we're gonna have to start thinking, because we did go on TikTok and we had a great response with billions and billions of views. Maybe we got to keep this sucker around a little while.
Hey everyone, as you can see what this video is going to be about based on that snippet, that clip I played in the beginning. Yes, will newly elected President Trump save TikTok? Looks like it may happen, you guys, after inauguration. But before I jump into commentary, reaction, and opinion on this matter, I need for you guys to like this video, share this video, like, share. It's free to like, it is free to share, it is free to subscribe, send your girl some gifts, all of that, etc., etc. That's that emoji, you guys. It should be somewhere where you can click on that, and it's just acknowledging your girl the mix. Yes, so like this video, share this video, and if you are interested in donating, hit that Cash App, that Zelle, or that PayPal. It's in the description section. It is in the tree link, all of that. You know. Thank you all for your continued support, those domestically and internationally. Again, congratulations to the winners of the final 2024 giveaway. Stay tuned, stay connected, guys, to the mix for 2025 future giveaways. Stay tuned, stay connected for amazing content from my channel, things I will be switching up and moving some things around, all of that good stuff for 2025. So stay tuned, stay connected. Thank you guys for your continued support, especially to my day one subscribers. Okay, I don't want to hold you all. Let me go ahead and share what I came across, because it looks like the newly elected President Trump will be likely, nothing definite, but I believe, in my opinion, highly likely to save TikTok. Okay, let me head on over to X in this article, and then I'll come back with my final thoughts, reaction, and opinion.
So how do you plan to stop the ban on TikTok next month?
Who?
How do you plan to stop the ban on TikTok next month?
We'll take a look at TikTok. I have a warm spot in my heart for TikTok because I won youth by 34 points. And there are those that say that TikTok has something to do with that. Now, Joe Rogan did, and some of the other people that were recommended by my son Barron, he knew names. I said, who is that? Tell me, who's that? Dad, you gotta be kidding. I can't believe you don't know. And I did those interviews, and it was actually sort of cute, if you want to know the truth. But we did them, and that had an impact. But TikTok had an impact, and so we're taking a look at it.
Okay, you guys, you heard it from Mr. 47 to be elect, that he has a soft spot for TikTok. So do you all think Trump will have the constitutional power to overturn what President Joe Biden signed into law? Do you all think that? Probably so. There's probably some legal constitutional loopholes. Of course, I'm not an attorney. Of course, you have to take into consideration, that there has to be constitutional attorneys looking at this to see if that is possible. And it may be some type of legal loophole where this could be overturned, what Joe Biden did, and then maybe some type of agreement set up with TikTok to ensure America's, because they're citing that the reason for the ban, and I think security reasons for Americans. So they're speaking for Americans, saying that, hey, TikTok is bad business for Americans. So let's jump into the chat. Interesting move. TikTok could be getting a second chance under Trump. Let's see what happens. Let me also share something else with you guys. I reposted this. This is a post by Say Cheese. It says, TikTok says banning it would cost United States small businesses and creators $1.3 billion in first month. So, you guys, this is serious because it will have an impact on the economy. As to what extent, how would that look on paper? I couldn't say, but as unemployment wise, far as poverty wise, far as just hardships overall, I couldn't actually say. But it looks like TikTok is big here in America. But yeah, so let's jump into the chat and see what they're saying. This person says, as much as TikTok is useful and has benefited in some ways, I'm afraid it's just made these kids of this generation idiots. Like, there needs to be a fine line between hard work and fun. This person says, no cap, no app has changed more Americans' lives and income more than TikTok. I done see all types of people build a legit community and source of income from that app. This person says, mind you, the U.S. wants people broke and desperate for a 9 to 5. They thrive on worker bees. This is music to their ears, unfortunately. This person says, creators, aka people dancing in front of a camera to cringe songs. This person says, TikTok creators realizing they have to get another job. This person says, they doing all this talk just for it not to get banned when the time comes. Well, it's signed into law by the current president, Joe Biden, so it is banned. They have until the 19th, the day before inauguration, meaning the day before President Trump is inaugurated into office, meaning sworn into office. This person says, that's absolutely not true. It's textbook just fear-mongering. This person says, man, TikTok, that woke app got my account banned and kept me from making money. Nah, let them feel what it's like being to be banned. Oh, this person hating. He said, I went down. I can't make no coins. Can't nobody make no coins on TikTok. This person seems like he or she is hating because they got banned from TikTok and can't make no more coins. This person says, newsflash, the current administration could give a rat's ass about your small business. Okay, so this is just a reaction under Say Cheese post citing that TikTok says banning it would cost United States small businesses and creators $1.3 billion in first month's revenue. What do y'all think? Drop some comments in the chat. What are your thoughts? Do you agree with some of the people who reacted to this? Okay, you guys, according to the New York Post, how a Trump brokered deal could save TikTok as deadline looms on possible United States ban. This was recently posted on December 18th. Okay, the article further cites, and I'm not going to go over the entire article, just some excerpts. So you come back over here and read it in its entirety on your own accord. Okay, President-elect Trump could keep his pledge to save TikTok and still address national security concerns that spurred Congress to authorize a ban by brokering a sale of the Chinese-owned app to a U.S. buyer, experts told the Post. So let me just pause right here. So this was a bipartisan effort. Both Republicans and Democrats supported the majority of them. So that's why it was passed in the House. Then it went to the Senate, passed in the Senate. And before you know it, it was on the desk of current President Joe Biden's desk, who signs his John Hancock to ban it. So when I say a bipartisan agreement, meaning the majority of both Republicans and Democrats agreed with banning it because of national security, they're citing reasons. So I'll drop the links in the description section of this post. But since Trump has made a wave, got some motion on TikTok, Trump like, I need to reconsider this. This could be a good thing. And, okay. So the article further cites Chinese-based ByteDance has until January 19th to completely divest its stake in TikTok or face a total U.S. ban on the app. In a last-ditch effort, scramble to nix the law, ByteDance and TikTok have appealed to the Supreme Court and cozy up to Trump in the hope that he can somehow intervene. Don't know, y'all. For the sites, the Supreme Court agreed to take up the case on Wednesday and has scheduled oral arguments for January 10th, y'all. So save the date, January 10th, 2025. The United States Supreme Court will hear oral arguments on the TikTok ban. It might be on pause then. Trump might not have to intervene. Okay. Just 9 days away before the ban takes effect. So, okay. So we got that date. The ban takes effect on the 19th and the Supreme Court agreed to hear oral arguments on January 10th. I didn't know that. This is news for me. Okay, the article, I'm jumping down here, you guys, so I skipped some parts. If you really want TikTok to operate in the United States, and if you want it to operate safely for Americans, then there needs to be a complete separation from its parents company. Boyk said, I don't know who that is. And there cannot be any sort of ownership or control, direct or indirect, from a foreign adversary government. I don't think there's any alternative. Article further cites Trump, who led the original push to ban TikTok during his first term, said at a Monday press conference that he has a warm spot in my heart for TikTok and would take a look at the situation. Soon after, Trump met with TikTok CEO Shu Zai-Chu at his Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida. Details from the meeting have yet to emerge, and it's unclear whether the talks between Trump and Chu yielded any progress toward a resolution. Representatives for TikTok and the Trump transition team did not return requests for comments. Further cites, brokering a deal will be no easy feature. TikTok has insisted that it is not for sale and argued that the tight divestment window made finding a buyer impossible, even if they were inclined to sell it. So he said this is not an option. The owner of TikTok said, I'm not selling TikTok. I know he ain't, because that's a money maker. He said that's not an option to sell to anyone. Besides, China also has said it will resist any attempt to force TikTok sale, and Beijing has export controls to stop the sale of its algorithm. The article further cites, still the looming deadline creates a great opportunity for a win-win situation if Trump can hammer out a deal. According to Rep. John Mulliner, who's a Republican and chairman of the House Select Committee on China, which led the charge on the ban or sale bill. Okay, everyone, so what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Do you believe President-elect Trump will be successful in saving TikTok possibly? Will you? Seems like he has a change of heart because he was pushing for this ban when he was president 4 years ago, before Joe Biden became president. So Trump was pushing for the TikTok ban, but he has saw the lights. He's coming to his own with it, and as he said before, like I think his son put him up on it. Barron put him up on the different podcasters and all of that. So Trump really did politicize TikTok, took that as an opportunity to politicize it, which benefited him, in my opinion, came to the election. TikTok really benefited Trump, so in my most humble opinion. But let me know your thoughts down in the chat. Do you think the United States Supreme Court, we just found that out because I didn't know that they agreed to look at the case. So oral arguments will be held on January 10th, 2025, and we shall see. They may put a pause on it. They may put a halt on it. And when I say that, if that happens, that means they're probably going to give TikTok more of an opportunity to work with our government here in the United States to come to some type of meeting or agreement and be highly regulated. Maybe they can agree to some type of highly regulations or some type of oversight team for TikTok. I don't know, to keep it here in the U.S. But as I also spoke about too, is that according to the repost, looks like TikTok is probably going to cost Americans 1.3, what did it say, billion, in revenue, and that's for millions of people who are on TikTok in the US. So it could impact the economy. But let me know your thoughts, you guys, down in the chat. This will be interesting. Trump has a change of heart. As you can see, he has a soft spot for TikTok. So you guys who voted for him, hey, you might be getting your voting worth. As they say, you might be getting your money's worth. Hey, you might be getting your voting selection worth. If that makes sense. But let me know your thoughts, y'all, down in the chat. TikTok will probably be saved either by the United States Supreme Court or Trump or both. We shall see. Like this video, share this video, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.